Welcome to Personal Finance. In this video, we are going to discuss Jeff Bezos and his wealth. Is it morally wrong to have that much money? Should he donate most of his wealth? If you're interested in these questions, stick around and enjoy the video. According to Forbes, Jeff Bezos has an estimated net worth of about $188 billion. And many claim that he is on track to become the world's first trillionaire. But what exactly does this mean? Did he do anything wrong to get there? Should he give up all of his wealth to feed the world? Is it wrong for one single person to own that much wealth? My answer is no. I do not believe Jeff Bezos became successful by running a scam. His company, Amazon, is one of the most respected companies when it comes to e-commerce, even more than eBay. Buyers know that the product they pay for will arrive and it will be as described on the site. So no, Jeff Bezos is not scamming people on the internet. If you are interested in buying a product, you have the option to buy it anywhere you like. And if you choose Amazon, you know that your purchase is protected against fraud and theft, or your money back. We've dismissed the idea that Jeff Bezos somehow got his money in a dishonest way. He simply created a company that allows millions of people around the world to buy products online with better efficiency than his competitors. In other words, he recognized a problem and created a solution, a service that many people use and are grateful for. In return, Bezos made a lot of money. See, that is the golden rule in capitalism. If you want to make money, you have to create a service or a product that will be beneficial to someone else. If you succeed, you make money. If you don't, you do not. In capitalism, you are not entitled to anything. You have got to earn it. In addition, by creating his company and taking e-commerce to a whole new level, Jeff Bezos also created hundreds of thousands of jobs, and you might argue that these are low-paying jobs, and you would be right. To you, they might be undesirable positions, but to someone else, these jobs are the difference between having food on their table and starving. According to Forbes, Amazon hired over 175,000 employees just during the months of March to April of 2020. This means that in a time when many other companies laid off employees due to the pandemic crisis, Bezos created over 175,000 jobs for these families in just these few months. The great thing about capitalism is that you are free to do anything you like. If you believe that working for Amazon is unfair, then you have the right to start your own company in your own garage and become a multi-billionaire just like Jeff Bezos. All you have to do is solve a problem in a more efficient way. In 1994, when Amazon was founded, e-commerce was not what it is today. In fact, Amazon started selling books online, but quickly adapted and dominated its own environment. If you are finding value in this video, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Now, let's talk about what many people in the US claim Jeff Bezos should do, and that is to donate all of his wealth to charity around the world. Turns out, Jeff Bezos is already donating a lot of money to charity. Not all of his wealth, but he is donating way more money than you and I will ever be able to donate in our entire lifetime. Just in April of 2020, he donated $100 million to Feed America, a non-profit organization. This means that you and I are not really in a position to judge what Jeff Bezos should or should not do with his wealth, given that he gives more to charity in one single year than you and I will probably make in an entire lifetime. And to this, you might argue that he's got more money and thus more to give. And this is how I would challenge your perception. Jeff Bezos is part of the top 1% richest people in the world. The problem is that you and I are also in a very high percentile when it comes to wealth. Let me give you some figures. If you make $34,000 a year in the US, you are among the top 1% of income earners in the world. That's right, with a mere $34,000 a year, you are part of the global elite. and are a member of the richest persons in the world, according to the US Department of Labor. And that's not all. According to the US Census Bureau, the average American household makes close to $62,000 a year. This means that on average, we make almost double the income we would need in order to be part of the top 1% of income earners in the world. I grew up in Mexico and I visited my home country a few years ago. To this day, it is not unusual for people to make 2,000 to 5,000 pesos a month. The equivalent in US dollars would be around $90 to $230 per month. So now that we know we belong to the global elite, are we donating all of our money to those who make less than us? Are we sending thousands of dollars a year to other countries where they might make $34,000 in 10 years? The point I am trying to illustrate is that it is easy to judge someone who has wealth compared to us. The only problem is that compared to the rest of the world, we are that top 1%. We are Jeff Bezos, and we do have the wealth they don't have. In other videos, I've talked about the importance of giving. I believe we are responsible for handling the wealth that comes our way, simply for living in a wealthy country. Someone on the other side of the world might look at me and say, "You only make 10 times what I make because you live in the US." And how should I respond? What would you say? Like I said, we have a moral obligation to handle this wealth as best as we can, so that we may create more jobs to those who might need them and create more wealth to be able to give to those in need. I understand this video might be controversial for many. There are two things I want to make clear. One is that life is not fair, but we can try to amend that by living below our means and helping those in need. The second is that money is a tool. You can use that tool to help others or to destroy the world around you. In conclusion, even when you and I do not have the wealth that someone like Jeff Bezos has, the mere fact that we are discussing these topics via the internet tells us that we are very privileged compared to many people around the world. You don't have to be a billionaire to make 10 to 20 times more money than people who work in different countries around the world. And you don't have to be the CEO of Amazon to have a better quality of life than the average human being. I hope this video gave you a different angle of perspective. Jeff Bezos is not evil, nor is he hoarding wealth. He is simply more of what you and I already are. But if he is hoarding wealth, then so are we. Be sure to look at yourself in the mirror before you cast judgment onto others. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you think your friends and family might benefit from watching this, please share it with them. As always, thank you for watching.